Hello, hello, and welcome to Perfidious Pete Plays XCOM The Long War, now with 15% more celebrity goodness. Or, at least it would have had 15% more celebrity goodness if the rookie we took on our last mission had turned in a little better performance. Instead, watching her was a lot like watching Charlize Theron in Prometheus. Sure, she was in it, but you could tell she wasn't happy about it. I suppose we can take solace in the fact that, unlike Charlize Theron, at least, our rookie didn't let a spaceship fall on her head, so she's got that going for her. Only other bright spot on our last mission was Jaden Smith, who, despite great personal risk, managed to capture our first live alien. And actually, if we zoom down here, you can actually see Mr. Alien. There he is right there, little floater, lurking in our alien containment facility. We've had that bad boy on there for a good long while, and up until now it was empty as Tara Reid's skull. So there's a floater rattling around in there now, and I guess that's an improvement, although I suppose Tara Reid, one could say she was a floater rattling around in the toilet bowl of Hollywood. I don't think that would necessarily be an inappropriate analogy. But what are we going to do with this floater now that we've captured him? Well, we're not going to do a damn thing until our body armor research finishes, because we still got 2 days to go on that. So, we got nothing else left to do. Let's see if we can get those 2 days to go by. And some interceptors returning. Alright, so we have a medium raider, and we have researched both of these. Low over Japan, and we should have one laser-equipped interceptor at least. Yep, alright. Carrot, last time he faced off against a medium UFO, Carrot Top brought it down with a deadly combination of deft prop comedy, and well-placed laser strikes. So let's see if old Carrot Top can do it again. We're relying on you, Carrot. Go get him, bae. You're all swole up and huge now. You should have the size advantage at the least.
We have eyes on the bandit.
If it comes to fisticuffs, you're gonna beat those sectoid punks down. Wow! Oh, and no survivors. That's right. When Carrot Top brings the prop comedy to your door, there are no fucking survivors. So, well done, Carrot Top. That's gonna get us a huge cash bounty, actually. And I believe it's 2 days then. For our next interceptor, we are going to back out of this because we want to look at old Carrot there, and we want to see what his repair time is like. It's going to be 12 days. Now, arguably... Oh, these guys need names. Raven 10 is now Brick Kowalski. Yeah, because you always want to name your pilots Brick in the hopes that they fly like a brick. What the hell? Seriously, the guys who picked the call signs for our pilots... They're worse at picking call signs for our pilots than they are at actually hiring pilots. And the pilots they hire are fucking terrible. Every one of the call signs it's an ironic call sign, every single one. I guess Moose is okay. Mooses, no, is it Moose or Mooses? Whatever. Whatever the plural of Moose is, they're not exactly known for flying. Now we could re-equip this laser cannon and it would be 7 days. Do we want to re-equip Carrot's laser cannon? I think the answer is yes. We are going to re-equip him. We're going to give him avalanche missiles for the interim while he repairs. And I guess we'll give, I don't know, Brick Tamland here. He loves laser cannon. I guess we'll give him the laser cannon. So he's going to be out for 7 days. So there will be a 4-day gap where over Asia we have... no laser-equipped interceptors, but I'm actually okay with that. And then once we send the Nook up, he can always swap him back around and throw his laser cannon back down on Carrot if we need to. Since we did just shoot down a medium UFO over there, we should have a little bit of wiggle room before we have to do it again. And a nice-sized bounty we got for that as well. Well, let's hope our improved body armor comes up and we can use that sweet alien cash we just grabbed to build some armor for our units. Alright, and that is done. Fantastic. And Mel Gibson, back on duty. Damn Skippy, Lieutenant Mel Gibson is back on duty. He and Danny Glover won't leave the streets unsafe. It would just be negligent of them to leave them unpatrolled. So, we got to do some research here. And we got Phalanx armor and rebuild alloy shiv, I guess, which, do we even have an alloy shiv? I'm pretty sure we don't. And we don't give a damn about...
I appreciate your efforts to support the research team,
Yes,
Commander.
yes, I sent you a
I've already
scientist.
put the new recruits to work in the lab.
And the nice thing we've learned is that you still don't know the difference between one and more than one, Dr. Valen. So, fuck, man. Seriously, could one of you other scientists please maybe do some tutoring sessions with Dr. Valen? I mean, she's got to come up at least with the concept of one and greater than one. You got to teach her the difference between one and more than one. This is fundamental. I mean, that's something she should grasp innately. She should just be able to look at two things and know that there are more than one. I mean, you can count that high just innately. You don't even actually have to count. You just know how many there are. Dr. Valen. So troubling. But, Dr. Valen aside, what else do we want to do? Advanced body armor. What does that get us? Nothing. Alien computers would be useful. Xenogenetics. I'm not overly enthused with the advances that gets us. 10 days for experimental warfare. I don't recall what that unlocks. Advanced body armor, though, it's 24 days. We don't need that. Why can't we interrogate our alien? Did we? Oh, because we haven't autopsied a floater yet. So why can't we autopsy a floater? That's another interesting question. We should be able to autopsy a floater at this point. We have enough. We have muton autopsy. So it's either a sectoid autopsy. You know what? I'm going to go with experimental warfare. We'll just put 10 days into that. And after that, we'll start cutting into our corpse pile. We are going to head down to engineering, though, and visit the lovely Dr. Shan. I want to punch him so hard. But we're going to build some armor. If he keeps his mouth shut, at least, that'll be something. Alright, so phalanx armor. What does it do? Can we not get a description of it? No. And it's expensive. Alright, so we have to build some before we know what it does. Well, we do have several troopers that are wearing tack armor. And theoretically, this should be at least as good as that. So let's build 8 days for 2. You know what? Let's build 3. We have plenty of cash currently. So we're going to go ahead and build 3 of those. Is there anything else we need to spend cash on at the moment? 3 days still for our access lift. We're actually going to begin excavation there because we're going to put a satellite nexus here. We're going to put another laboratory there. I feel that everything over here is actually okay shape. One other thing, oh, you know what? One other thing we do want to look at. We do need to look at our barracks. I want to see how close we are to our 8th character slot. We're going to go to the officer training school. And we want to look at squad size 2. So we need 15 more ranks to unlock squad size 2. And this is tempting. Company officers, perhaps. The bonus cover damage reduction from the rear, that's actually worthless almost. Bonus defense, however. You know, I feel that actually may be worth 200 credits. So let's head to the gray market. If nothing else, we're going to want to unlock it eventually, so we might as well go ahead and get it out of the way while we've got the opportunity. Get rid of some floater corpses, a thin man corpse. Where are our floater corpses? We have 50. Why can't we autopsy those? Really seems like we should be able to pull an autopsy there. Let's get rid of... Now we'll go down to 15 chrysaloid corpses. That's enough. And that'll leave us a little extra cash, which is fine. We're going to go to... back to officer training school, and we're going to buy company officers. We could actually also get field officers, huh? Into the breach, bonus EXP, it's actually quite good, and so shall you fight, bonus kill EXP, also quite good. Not going to purchase either one of those at the moment. We do want to go view our soldiers then, though, and assign some promotions. And Mel Gibson is one of our officers, so report for duty, Mel. Okay, I guess Mel's just going to salute for us. Yes, that's right. That salute is for Scotch whiskey. Brought to you by Mel Gibson. Mel Gibson loves Scotch whiskey. I guess officer promotions then is what we wanted to go to. Alright. So we have 2 open captain billets, and only Mel Gibson can become a captain. Let's take a look and see what our benefits are. That's terrible. Squad receives +5 defense when in cover. Now, the problem for this will give Mel Gibson an extra day of downtime between every mission. He already has plus 12 hours. If we give him this, it's an additional 12 hours. And you know what? 5 defense when in cover, I'm actually okay with it. So Mel Gibson now has Stay Frosty and Semper Vigilis. Ever vigilant. Just like Mel Gibson is ever vigilant for a nearby bottle of Scotch whiskey. That salute, again, brought to you on part by Scotch whiskey. Scotch whiskey reminding you to enjoy Scotch whiskey responsibly and daily. So, nothing else to do then. And we're going to steal a page then from the Book of Samuel Beckett. And since there's nothing else to be done, I guess we'll just sit here and wait for Godot.
Contact detected.
It was a short wait. A large interesting. I am not actually sure we can shoot down a large UFO. But I think it's worth a try. It's only 4 days till Banjo comes back on duty. Yeah, you know what? Let's try and shoot it down. Now we will be prepared to bug out at a moment's notice because large UFOs do a lot of damage. They can down your craft in just 2 hits. So we're going to be very careful here.
Nearing strike range. They're all over us.
Alright, and that's it. We're boarding. No way are we going to shoot that down. Our interceptors just cannot take enough damage. So, I guess it's back to scanning then to see what that does. No, you can't. I really want 2 scientists, Nigeria. I really do. But you can't have all my sectoid corpses. Need those. Sorry. Oh, I actually didn't mean to do that. I wanted to spin the globe around so we could kind of keep an eye on that large UFO and see what the hell it was up to. Flying away, apparently, is what it was up to, but I'm actually okay with that. Yes, we will give you alien alloys for 2 scientists. Absolutely. Yes. And back to scanning then. So we've got 2 satellites that are just about to come online.
Our satellite is prepped and standing by for launch.
Alright.
We are ready to deploy it on your orders.
Well, let's go ahead and deploy it. We can put 1 more satellite in the air, actually. And then we still have an additional satellite, which I built as backup in case one of our other satellites gets shot down, since our pilots tend to have a propensity for letting our satellites get shot down. And we are going to launch this satellite. You know what? Do we have any requests? Does anybody actually want a satellite? France does. France wants a satellite. We have no interceptors in Europe. I hate to say this to you, my French friends, but yeah, you can suck it. You're not getting a satellite. It's going to China. Sorry, they control more of our debt than France does, so I feel that we need to put it over China. Also, they give us more money, and really, that's what it's going to boil down to, is the more money thing. Also, it puts us 1 continent away from having future combat, which is a fairly useful bonus. So our next satellite, when we get another satellite uplink, that one will probably go over India. And it's then back to scanning. Okay, well, shortly back to scanning, so we're going to go... And now we need money again. Well, to the gray market! We can't really waste any time getting this next access lift built. We need 100 credits, so long, meld. We will sell down to 120 meld. And then we will take that and build another... Oh, that access lift is built. Okay, well, we're going to use that money to dig then. That's our digging monies. Alright, you know what? Why we have to pay 80 credits to dig? Couldn't we just, like, send some of our celebrities down there? I mean, I know Sean Penn knows how to use an excavator. The guy spends all his time in underdeveloped countries digging new wells and whatnot. Seems like he should be able to haul some rock. Yeah, you want a satellite, Nigeria? Nope. I would like to put a satellite in the air over you, Nigeria. I really would. And yes, we will trade 8 Illyrium for 120 credits. It's well above market value. And our excavation is complete, so... Fortunate that we sold that Illyrium, because we're going to be digging again. Oh, so it was a different excavation. Damn you, you tricksy bastard. Curse you, Sean Penn! Back to scanning. Alright, so alien abductions and heavy UFO activity over India. I mean, guess this is where the abductions are.
We've picked up multiple requests for assistance. Abductions in progress are marked on the
We've been getting a
hologram.
lot of abductions rather. Adductions is like when you contract a muscle, I believe. Anyway, and abductions in Bangalore. We've had a couple in India, but that's okay. We don't mind. Panic is low there, so it makes for a relatively easy mission. Oh, T-Swizzle, our red-lipped death goddess. It's good to see you back. It's good to have you on the mission. You're not going, but it's good to see you back. Since this is a light UFO mission, we are going to, once again, both try to capture an alien, and we are also going to attempt to level a rookie. And good old Slim and M is back, so it's time for Slim and M to get the call. And for his loadout then, of course, it's going to be heavy laser rifle, scope, and laser sight. Slim and M is then ready to roll. We are going to take a scout, and since things worked out so well for Jaden Smith the last time, well, Jaden Smith's going to try and do it again. Let's see if he can repeat. Does he have the 90s era Chicago Bulls style gameplay available to him? Can he go that deep? Can he do 3 in a row? Can he do 2 in a row, more importantly? I guess more recently you could say, does he have a Lakers level of ability? I guess we'll find out. Is Amanda Bynes back on duty? She is. Well, Amanda Bynes is going to get the call then. And again, we're taking some lower level troopers on this mission because we are, as you recall, 15 ranks still away from our next squad size increase, which we really, really, really are desirous of having. So we're kind of desperate to get that one. Gunner. Who wants to be our gunner on this mission? Well, Joss Whedon's been doing some pretty good work for us lately, but I'd rather take somebody who's a little lower level and have a better chance of ranking up. Like, say, Lady Gaga. So, we'll grab the Gogster. And she's going to have, of course, the Shanae Jenkins Memorial Gatling Laser, compulsory equipment for her. A laser sight and a scope. Probably ought to take... Last mission, we did not take a medic. I'm tempted to actually try and take a medic this time. What have we got? We've got infantry, scout, sniper, gunner. We could do medic, engineer. Yeah, let's go medic. Oh, you know what? Do we have an assault guy that's available? We have 2 actually. Matt Lauer and Robert Logier are both available. Scout or you know what? We're gonna take an assault guy. It's time to somebody wake up Grandpa Logier. He's got a job to do. He's going to be real grouchy because he hates it when you wake him up from the middle of his noonday nap, but going to have to do it anyway. Get the old bastard up and tell him to get on his feet. Assuming he can find his feet. And then let's grab a medic. Is Shia LaBeouf back on duty yet? He is. Alright. Shia it is, just in case there's a cyber disk. You never know. Last time we found a cyber disk, Shia McBeef LaBeouf was there to bring it down toot sweet, because if there's anything he knows, it's killing giant robots. And for our final unit then, we're going to take the same rookie we took last time to hope that she can finally earn her stripes. And I believe that was Huan Yu Shen. Yeah. So do better this time. Attack armor for you, rookie. You're going to need heavier togs. Scope and a laser sight. Get a kill this time. Better get 2 kills. Better get all the kills. Ah, that won't happen, I kid. Shia LaBeouf is on the mission. No one else is going to get any kills. And even if they do, Shia will take credit for him, so it hardly matters. And off we go to India. It's going to be a long flight. These guys are going to have some wicked jet lag when they land.
We have visual on the mission site. Setting down.
Well, let's get down there then.
The area of engagement for
Also,
this
I hope
mission
you
will
have
be
visual on the mission site before
We've
you
just
set down,
received another
because
report of an
the
abduction
idea of
in
you
progress
landing
in a
blind
densely
is really sort of
populated urban
terrifying
center.
for our guys
If we allow
inside
the
the
aliens to
transport.
succeed, it's going to spread panic throughout the area.
So, Central giving us the lowdown on exactly how panic works, because we're almost a year into this war, and we had no idea up until now, so it's a good thing they fucking filled us in. Central, always on the ball with your latest up-to-date critical information. Like watching CNN these days.
Central, Big Sky in position on approach of the abduction site. Strike 1 is awaiting drop clearance.
Copy.
Alright, so where's old
Strike 1 is
McBeef?
cleared to engage
There he
hostile
is.
targets. Watch your backs out there.
McBeef's going to head to full cover, and of course then immediately chuck a battle scanner as far as his string beanie arms will allow.
Scanning target area now.
They call him McBeef, but it's more of an ironic McBeef than an actual, you know, equipped with any kind of beefiness. Alright, not the world's greatest throw, but we don't see any aliens. Where's Amanda Bynes? Did we not bring her? Yeah, we brought her. Alright. Amanda, head to that rooftop and get some cover. Ideally, don't pop a wave. Okay, so Amanda Bynes could see 2 enemies, but okay, right there. Alright, so we've got a Muton and a Floater. Alright, well, what we're going to do then is just simply try not to pop either of those, but have people in a position to fire on them. I'm fairly certain that if we move Paris Hilton to there, that will pop them, but I'm thinking there should be safe. Alright, that was actually perfectly set out then. We're going to bring Robert Logier right here. And he's going to go on Overwatch. Jaden Smith. We're going to take a single move and move Jaden to here. And then he's going to kick open this door. I'm very uncomfortable going any further forward with Jaden, however, because I'm almost certain it will pop a wave. So it's Overwatch for Jaden. We're going to take the rookie in there beside him. And then we're just going to try and get Eminem somewhere where he can move and lend a little fire support on the next turn. So we'll just... I'm not overly happy with that, but it's really the best we've got. Let's see what these aliens that are revealed do. Yeah, it looks like they're not going to do jack squat. So we're going to have... Let's have Paris Hilton take our first shot, actually, I think. Oh, she can only hit the floater, huh? Can Amanda Bynes hit the Muton? Yes, and she has a 100% chance to hit him. Alright, take the Muton, Amanda. Ooh, nice shot. Drilled him for 6. Alright, so they're going to take a reaction move. And that Muton may have moved close enough now that Paris Hilton has a shot at him. She does, 53%. Not great, but we're going to take it. And Paris Hilton delivers, and that's a kill. So, Paris Hilton already showing her stripes.
Position confirmed.
Gonna bring Gramps up. What do you got for a shot there, Gramps? Nothing stellar. Considering a run and gun, but I don't think it'll net a kill. And Jaden Smith is still far enough away. Yeah, it's probably a little bit risky to go for the run and gun. Maybe a little bit premature for that. No shot for Eminem? Seriously? None? I'll move up to full cover then. And LaBeef, not in the greatest of spots. You know what? This could be a good opportunity for our rookie to get a kill here. Let's see what the rookie's hit percentage like. 60%, that's actually not bad. It won't be a kill, though. We need to have someone else do at least 1 point of damage.
Okay.
Let's see what Jaden Smith can do with a flush shot. 81%. Well, let's go ahead and take that. Alright, that missed? No, it did 2 damage. And now our rookie has a 60% for the kill. And rookie delivers, and that's a promotion for the rookie. So that turn went very, very well. We're just going to bring old McBeef LaBeef up here. Going to take cover behind a stack of pallets. And let's see, we've got Seekers. Alright, well those Seekers aren't going to really be able to do jack while we've got a battle scanner out. Not overly concerned. Amanda Bynes here is going to take this turn to get us some meld. Also, it's an excellent firing position for her. Full cover. And in an elevated position. So we're going to have some stealth mode Seekers. They'll come at us and then immediately get unstealthed. Or not. Our battle scanner went away. Battle scanner went away. Alright, well that's somewhat suboptimal, but we can deal with it. And these are just Seekers, so being in really heavy cover is not exactly a critical need. We probably will do some overwatching. We cannot stun Seekers, which is a drawback. They are unstunnable. Much like Eminem, Slim M Mathers. He's had so much experience, there's just nothing that can shock him anymore. He is the deliverer of shocks, not the receiver of shocks. We're going to have him go ahead and take a 62%. And he's just going to straight up jack that guy.
X-ray neutralized.
So that's a kill for Mathers. And we're going to do a little bit of reshuffling, then we're going to take Robert Loggia, slide him there, drop him into Overwatch. It's going to be Overwatch the rest of the way around, while Lady Gaga, the Gogster, comes dashing up forward a bit to take cover beside these crates. And hopefully we can draw the Seeker out. My guess is he'll go for Amanda Bynes. Alright, not this turn. He's still around, and we hear some floaters buzzing about somewhere. First thing we're going to do, we're going to grab Amanda Bynes and have her pick up that meld. No, don't shoot at things. Get the meld.
In hand, Commander.
There you go. And down to 8 meld, which is a reduction for the aliens. That's good. So Overwatch for Amanda Bynes then. A lot of half cover around, which I'm not overly comfortable with, actually. We're going to bring Jaden Smith forward and have him reload.
Locked and loaded.
We're going to bring our rookie forward in a similar fashion, also going to reload. We're just going to take a turn here to sort of gather ourselves. Might as well reload with M&M. Lady Gaga, what to do? We're going to actually move Lady Gaga full forward. And LaBouffe.
Scanning.
Gonna Overwatch, and we're gonna move Robert Loggia just very slightly, and then he's gonna Overwatch as well. So there's our Seeker, as we suspected, going for the attractive yet slightly confused Amanda Bynes. Although, you know, there's nothing funny about that. Amanda Bynes has a legitimate mental illness. There's nothing funny in that respect. So a little confusion in her situation is entirely normal and healthy. So let's go ahead and get that. Let's get that Seeker offer. And this would be a fantastic opportunity for Jaden Smith if Seekers were stunnable. We could do it, but we're gonna have LaBouffe get the kill instead if he can. Like to get a promotion for LaBouffe as well, so we're gonna try and get him kills when possible. And it's gonna be Overwatch and reloads for the remainder of the team, and then we'll go deal with what sounds like a few floaters that are lurking about. We're gonna move Paris Hilton forward actually, and she's gonna reload. It's a good firing position for Hilton, so she'll be ready when action resumes in a moment. And Amanda Bynes wouldn't even be wounded. She only took 1 tick, and that tick went to her armor, so she should be okay. This meld canister over here closed? It is not. How close can we get to it? Not that close. Well, actually, we could dash to it, but that's a very, very risky dash. If we could dash there, I would actually be much more comfortable. You know what? We're gonna go with the aggressive route. We're gonna have Robert Loggia go for it.
That's what we're looking for. ET in sight.
All right, so 3 floaters. None of which should be able to get a flank shot on Robert Loggia, and Amanda Bynes has a delightful shot at the lead floater. That's a hit. Nice shot, Amanda Bynes. Let's see if Paris Hilton can perhaps finish that gentleman off. She cannot. She does not have a shot. 63% chance, though, for an overwatching floater. We're going to take it. That's a kill. I keep calling her Paris Hilton, but this is actually Lady Gaga. You gotta remember that. The Gogster, man, if she knew we were calling her Paris Hilton, I'm pretty sure she'd be, more than a little pissed.
I'm on the move.
So Jaden Smith gonna make a mad dash here, and he's gonna go on Overwatch. Our rookie is actually gonna stand in the open. They should be out of line of sight of all the aliens. We're gonna have them go on Overwatch.
Copy that.
M&M with his slow and plodding style, just sort of ground pounding forward at his sluggish yet effective pace. A lot like much of his music. It's not necessarily the fastest thing in the world, but it always delivers the message exactly as you'd expect. So, and we're gonna bring. Oh, you know what? I wouldn't mind seeing if I could get a smoke grenade on old Loggia over there.
Got it.
If he can get a smoke down far enough, if he can, little weenie arms can throw one that far. I didn't think so. There's gonna be Overwatch then for Shia. Gonna try and cover Robert in case any of these aliens get up to anything truly tricky, trying to come in with a flank shot or something weird. Doesn't look like they're going to. He's probably just gonna take a shot. No? Alright. Not exactly sure what that guy was doing at all. But what this does present is an excellent opportunity for Jaden Smith to once again put the stun on a floater. So we're going for it.
Heading to that location.
You go get him, Jaden.
Visual on the goods.
And we've got a flank shot, 49%. That's basically a coin flip. And didn't come up for us. So, bit of a drawback, but still, it was worth the shot. Now we do need to kill that floater because Jaden Smith, as a result, is not in a very good position. And we really should not have moved Lady Gaga at all. That was a terrible idea. So, might as well double down on that bad idea and move her twice. Why the hell not? Now, is there anywhere... What's Loja's shot? Not good enough. What can he do with a grenade? Is he going to be able to hit that guy without killing Jaden Smith? I don't like the odds of that. Well, that says no fire for Jaden. Let's try it.
Incoming.
Don't hit Jaden. Don't hit Jaden. Don't hit Jaden. Perfect. Well done, Gramps. We were doubting you, and with your failing eyesight and meager movement and gimpy legs and arthritis and your crippling gout, we didn't expect you to contribute much at all. But
Let's do
you
this.
turned in a remarkably delightful performance. Well done, Robert Loggia. I mean, I give credit where credit is due. Robert Loggia did a fine thing. And just because he's 470 years old and was personally campaigning for Harry Truman back in his second run for president, I mean, just because the guy's 600 years old doesn't mean he's still not deserving of praise when he does a good job. Jaden Smith probably gonna get shot here. Robert Loggia was killed? Holy shit. Never mind, Robert Loggia. I rescind everything I said about you. You just walk up and let a guy shoot you in the fucking mouth like that? Pathetic. It's going to be up to Paris Hilton then to save Robert Loggia's bacon. We've got to get this mission over before Jumplestein there bleeds out. We're going to have Amanda Bynes try and get the kill for a promotion. She did get the kill.
Operational objectives completed.
So Robert Loggia going to go back to the hospital for a good long while. And I guess what this mission has taught us is that Robert Loggia, anytime he sees action, he winds up hurt. I'm not even sure we can attribute all of it to alien activities. I really think he's just so old and frail that any basic body motions, I mean, if he's not napping in a chair somewhere, he's just at risk of injury. He's delicate. I think that's what we're getting at. And I'm physically delicate. I don't think he's psychologically delicate in any fashion. He actually seems more like an irascible old scamp in that respect, but quite a few promotions, so we can go ahead and get those around. And Huan Yu Shen, of course, will actually be probably getting a random subclass, actually, because if there's one thing we don't need, it's actually support troopers. But let's go ahead and get these taken care of. So, the Gogster. Covering fire. You know, I actually have a problem with covering fire because it doesn't trigger as often as I think it should. There's a lot of times where I feel covering fire should activate and it doesn't. We're going to take holo targeting. So Lady Gaga now with her deft and adroit social commentary disguised as pop lyrics can now bring... That's fucking hilarious. Shia Santa LaBeouf. Oh man, they couldn't have picked a less Santa Claus-esque character if they had tried. Not even Mel Gibson is less Santa Claus-esque. Oh, that would have been a good name for Robert Loggia, though. Robert Santa Loggia. So, paramedic, meh. Smoke and mirrors, excellent. Tactical sense, also pretty good, but we're going to go with smoke and mirrors. And Huan Yu Shen. Huan Yu is going to be neither a medic nor a grenadier. Random for you. A scout. You know what? That's okay. I actually have a fairly high attrition rate on scouts, and a lot of our scouts wind up in the hospital frequently as well, and we can always use her to go on covert operations if nothing else. So, I'm okay with that. We've got an assigned scout then. Robert Loggia, old grandpa. He's going to be in the hospital for 35 days. Fortunately for XCOM's budget, Robert Loggia, since he's 692 years old, is actually covered by Medicare, and the costs of his healthcare will be covered by the U.S. government as opposed to the XCOM project, so we're not even out any money to patch him up. Thanks, social welfare! So 24 meld from that mission, which is a ton. We can actually sacrifice that into a good deal of monies. Failed on our stun, which is unfortunate. But Panic and India down by 2, 80 credits in addition for the mission.
We will be watching.
And our faceless overlord is pleased with our performance. And I think with the praise from our faceless master, that's a fine place to end the episode. If you enjoyed it, I want to thank you very much for watching. Feel free to drop a like down in the comment section if you did like what you saw. And we will see you again soon.